Good morning, my name is Chris Fox, and you're probably wondering why my hair looks so awesome. So this is being recorded on Monday morning. You're seeing it on Friday. So I've had 5 days to recover, so you'll notice if you hear my voice throughout the video that I have gotten much better. But, excuse me, I went to a convention in Las Vegas called 20 Books to 50K, and I had a blast. This year was a lot more fun than last year, because I think I had a better plan in place to go. We stayed off-site, so the conference was hosted at the Sam's Town Hotel, and I actually stayed at the Bellagio with some science fiction authors. And on the first night there, we got to play test my role-playing game, the Magitech Chronicles, which Mary is doing the layout for. And it went really well. Like, much to my surprise, the rules worked as I was hoping they would. The players seemed to have a really good time. And so I've moved forward to the next phase of that development, and so that's going to get to come out pretty soon, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to release that. In any case, the rest of the conference was great. I got to meet a ton of wonderful people, but as always happens when I go to one of these conferences, it seems, I come home with con crud. If you're not familiar with the concept of con crud, this is something that I've known of for some time and have gotten from a number of different types of cons. You get sick, you get a cold, you come home, and you just feel like crap. And it doesn't help that I'm in the Northern California fires. If you're not following the news here, there are some pretty bad fires this year. Fortunately, they are further away from me, so my family and home are in no danger. But the smoke in the air is really bad. I mean, if you look at the sky, it's like, the war-torn world of 3070, where the sun is all red. It's bizarre. It's hard to breathe. So when you're going out, you are wearing a mask. And if you're in a room, hearing below me is an air purifier so that we can breathe. But even with that, I mean, you can hear my voice. If you've listened to videos in the past and you compare them to this one, I sound much more like Barry White. That is because I'm still not feeling that great, and I am recovering, and the air is full of smoke. So now that all that update stuff is out of the way, let's talk about the 15-day novel challenge. It's on. I am definitely doing this. I'm starting it later, unfortunately, than I wanted to, and I apologize, guys, for this late update. Here's what's going on. When I came back from the conference, because of everything that went down at the conference and the fact that I wasn't feeling tremendously well, I didn't finish Crud Rises. The editing was not done. And I have to get this book to market. It's got to go out to beta readers. It is my top priority. And so I've been working feverishly to get that done. I will show you a brief clip of where I'm at in the novel. This probably, I don't know, as of Wednesday or Thursday, excuse me, when I'm getting closer to finishing it, I'll show you where we're at. But by the time you see this on Friday, the book will be done and out to beta readers, and I'll be in a position to focus on the 15-day novel challenge. So my goal is to start that. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out the date you're actually watching this. Probably going to be watching it on the 16th, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That would mean starting November 19th. And yes, I understand that it's starting during Thanksgiving week. I don't care. I'm going to get started on the 19th. That is the soonest I can do this, and I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do this just as I planned. So apologies to anyone that's trying to follow along and start on the same day. I know this has been somewhat chaotic, but when I announced the challenge, I didn't really think about other people following along. I was mostly thinking about just trying to get my next book out. I am going to add one more plotting video to the How to Plot Your Novel from Scratch series, so you will see one final version of the outline there. So anyway, keep your eyes open for updates. We'll jump into the next segment. I'm just going to show you a minute of what I'm doing in Crud Rises, and you can kind of see where that book is at and how close I am to finishing. All right. I'm going to get back to the writing, and I'm going to go do something about my hair.
Okay, so you guys are going to see more of this style of screencasts in the upcoming 15-day novel challenge. We'll do a lot more on my screens, but this is the novel that I'm finishing going into it. I have to get this book done. This is book 5 in the Magitech Chronicles. And as you can see, I have completed 28 chapters total. I also had to add a cast of characters. There's now so many gods, demigods, and supporting characters that I really needed to give a guide point to readers. And so I've added that as well and taken care of that. So I'm making great progress. What you see below here, this plot marker, is kind of where I'm plowing through, and anything that says chapter X is completed, and then this stuff clearly is not. You can see I've got notes all over here on the changes I have to make. So I am averaging 15 chapters a day right now. There are 28 chapters remaining. It is Thursday morning at 8:11 a.m. I should be done with Take and Pay by the end of the day. That's about 15 more chapters. And then tomorrow, I should be able to finish the last 2 sections of the novel and have this fully polished. So Friday, November 16th, this book is going to go out to beta readers. And then from there, I can focus solely on the 15-day novel challenge. So Saturday and Sunday, I get to make whatever last-minute alterations I want to the outline for the Dark Lord Burt. And then Monday morning, I am going to start recording footage and writing. And so I'm going to do it like I did with the 21-day novel challenge. In that, I will have a segment for each daily video, but I still need to sit down with Mary and see if it's feasible to push them out every day, or if more likely we're going to gather them up and then just do a long video on each Friday with all 5 segments, and then kind of the thoughts from the week. So I'm going to do this in the most sustainable format. Lots of people wanted videos every day, but I don't know how realistic that is given the amount of writing I'll be doing at the same time. So, we'll see, guys. In any case, I am going to get back to the writing. I do need to finish this book. I'm very proud of it. I've pulled together threads from book 1, 2, 3, and 4 into this one. And so there's a lot of payoff moments that I've been very, very carefully building towards. So I can't wait to get this into readers' hands and see what they think. I am going to get this cranked out. And yeah, back to the writing. I'll see you guys next week.